Wisconsin Broadcasters Association Hall of Famer Bob Berry ruled Milwaukee's airwaves in the 60s and 70s. He spoke with countless musicians and celebrities over the years. Bob collected remarkable recordings of these encounters, which he's now sharing with the public. Here's Bob.
For today's podcast, we step back into the golden age of radio. Yes, radio, that magical wooden box that once entertained America before we all started staring at our phones and arguing with our Wi-Fi. Today, we're rewinding the clock to when sound effects were made with coconut shells, scripts were held together with hope and caffeine, and one show stopped the nation in its tracks, Amos and Andy. And at the heart of it all was the incredibly talented Charles Correll, the voice of Andy Brown. Actor, writer, producer, sound effects guy, and probably if something broke in the studio, he might have fixed that too. Charles helped create an era when the only thing streaming was imagination. As one half of the legendary radio duo behind Amos and Andy, Charles helped create one of the most influential and controversial programs in entertainment history. So adjust your antenna, mind the static, and let's travel back to when America tuned in together for Amos and Andy.
Well, Andy, you really look flush since you done made that money on that job.
Oh, yeah, Amos. I done made $18 in 4 days.
Oh, that's great.
It was a good job, too. I was a night watchman on a building the government was putting up. They fired me. I don't know why.
Yeah, well, wasn't you a good night watchman?
Certainly I was. Of course, there was a little something missing one morning, but didn't amount to much.
Oh, what was it that was missing, Andy?
The steam shovel. I still can't figure out how the thieves done stole that thing. I was right on the job there as usual, sleeping less than 10 feet away from the thing.
Hello.
Mr. Charles Correll?
Yes.
Take it, buddy.
Hello, Mr. Correll. This is Bob Berry at WOKY Radio in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Yes.
How are you this morning?
Fine.
Do you mind talking to us on the air for a couple of minutes?
No, well, go ahead.
I understand you're in town for an old-time radio day. Is that correct?
Well, yes, I'm going to be having lunch with some of my little friends from WGN where I started in radio.
Now, you were Andy on the Amos and Andy program. What year was that program retired?
1961.
1961. Now, was there a protest? Is that the reason it stopped? I understand that you received some protest from some...
No, radio had just about run out on it by that time. You see, we got into television then.
Oh, yeah, that's...
Television went, and television is not going now, and it went for several years, though.
Well, you did some voices on television, too, right?
No, we had a company do that.
Oh, I see. I thought that you did that. Now, how did you get those scripts together? Did you write the scripts with your partner, or that was Freeman Gosden, right?
That's right.
He was Amos. Did the two of you write the scripts?
We did for 16 years when we were doing a daily show. We did that for 16 years while we were doing a daily show, and then we went to a weekly show, and then we had writers.
Well, how did you guys come up with all that funny material? It was fantastic. What gave you the ideas?
Well, nothing. We just used things that happened to everybody every day and goofed them up a little bit, that's all.
Okay, I'd like to do something here this morning, if you don't mind. I'd like to play a little bit of the old Amos and Andy theme, and then I'd like you to give us a few lines from the show. Would you do that?
Well, I don't know. I wouldn't know what to give you. I haven't done it for so long.
Bring back a little nostalgia here. Well, just anything. A couple little phrases maybe that you used to use on Amos, huh?
Yeah,
okay.
right.
Okay, I'll play just a little bit of the theme here, just so we get in the mood. And now the Amos and Andy program. And here's Andy.
Well, one thing I could tell you is that was the thing that when the Kingfisher of the Lodge used to ask Andy, he'd want to put a motion. He'd say to Andy, Brother Andy, said, will you put the motion? And Andy would say, all the flavors signify by the easier find the repoints to know the eyes that got to tell you with Kingfish. Nobody had a chance to do anything. He did it so fast.
Okay, thank you very much for being on the program this morning, Charles. Who else is going to be there in Chicago for the program?
Well, there's one of the boys that played our theme song in the orchestra, and the present manager of WGN, Mr. Cavalera, and the old engineer from WGN who's been there 100 years, Bob Elston, who is quite well known on the radio for many years.
Right, the White Sox announcer. He's now, he's working for some other team now, right?
Doggone, I know where he's working, but he'll be there. And Quinn Ryan, who used to be an announcer at WGN, and he now writes I think he writes for the Tribune a little bit.
Uh-huh. Well, it sounds like you're going to have a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah, it'll be a lot of fun today.
Thank you much, and have a good day.
Well, thank you, too.
Okay.
It's flattering being on your program.
Thank you.
Righto.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
In the meantime, we'll see you next fall.
Good luck to all of you, and thank you for everything from everybody here. So long, folks.
Goodbye, everybody.
WOKY, Bob Berry, Mighty 92.
Thank you for listening to Bob Berry's Unearthed Interviews. Be sure to subscribe and rate our podcast wherever you find your podcasts. You can find all our episodes at WisconsinBroadcastersMuseum.org. Check out Bob Berry's book, Rock and Roll Radio Milwaukee. Book sale proceeds support Donate Life Wisconsin. Special thanks to Wisconsin Historical Society and for financial support from WBA Hall of Famer Terry Bond.